Going to start with one warm-up exercise, and then it's 10 minutes of pure arm exercises to leave you feeling good and unable to lift that glass of wine later on. That's the aim. Okay, hands together, knees up at 90 degrees, knees at 90 degrees. And then I just want you to breathe in and then rotate your arm round. Okay? So in time of our breath, like we do with all sort of warm-up stretches, breathe in, open your shoulders, keeping that other hand flat on the ground, and knees just clasped together at 90 degrees. What we're doing here is twisting that spine, that upper spine, called thoracic spine. And by moving softly and gently like this, it's just a nice, easy way to lubricate the joint. Keep yourselves going on that stretch. Let's see who said hello. Make sure you can hear me. It's the weekend. Yes, Amanda, she's happy. Faye's hungover. Okay, Faye. We'll go easy on this one. No jumping around today. You'll be all right. Don't worry. No jumping around. So I'm doing you a favour. If you can't lift your drink later, Faye, thank me. Thank me for that. No hair of the dog today, all right? Finish on that side. Switch sides and do that same stretch. So knees at 90 degrees here. Clasp them together. Hands clapped. And then just inhale, open up the shoulders. And exhale back to base. And just go through 8 to 10 of those. Real nice stretch, never forced, just nice and calm. Opening up the chest and the shoulders. So when we do our arm exercises today, I mean, the most effective way to work your arms really is in the gym with using weights, etc., those sort of bits of equipment. But you can still get a good workout at home, as I'll show you now. The main focus will be on these ones, the triceps they're called here, or bingo wings. I know they get commonly called that part of the arms. But we're also going to work all across the front of our shoulders, back of the shoulders, and then try and use this as an opportunity to fix some posture issues that come about in our upper body. So I class these shoulder blades, muscles in there, in arm workouts, because a lot of us are like this from desks and whatever else, just weird dancing. So if we tighten up the shoulder blades, we become more open, the arms look longer, chest looks longer, everyone's happy. So one more warm-up exercise and then we'll get into it. Just kneel or stand and rotate your shoulders. Let the arms be free, almost flick them left and right. What are we up to today? For the 2 or 3 of you that are in the room or join me at some point, how are you? Has anyone already exercised today? I know some people come in here after the gym. Crazy cats. This is like a cool down. Anyone done anything yet on a Saturday? I've been busy today, so busy. I don't know why people want to exercise on the weekend. It's a good time, isn't it? It's a good time. Been at work all week. Let's get it in. No one's commenting yet, that's all right. I'll crack on with the workout. Hello, by the way, if you're here later on. There's a beeper, which I'll just check now. Beautiful. It's giving me a minute to do an exercise, then it goes straight into the next minute. We have got 10-minute block, working all the way through, maybe a slight pause in the middle, but there's 5 exercises that we do twice to create the 10 minutes. Make sense? You just got to follow along with me on screen, go at your own pace. I'll give you an easy option or a hard option. Just done 5K, Amanda. Good girl. Was that driving or running or even walking? How was it? 5K, well done. Absolutely world class. Right, the first minute, kneeling position. Now make sure your knees are nice and soft. I've got a mat here. Grab a cushion from your sofa if you need it. Hands are as wide as you can go. I've only got quite a narrow chair here. If you've got a big sofa, get nice and wide, yeah, past shoulder width. Our first minute, we're going to have a tight tummy and just rock forward into a kneeling push-up, okay? 1 minute, really slow. Wide grip, shoulders down, abs tight. Get your chest as close to that sofa or chair as you can, and then return to base. Real slow, real steady. Positioning of your hands, okay, to be easy on your wrists. Go on the corner of your sofa, see what that feels like. You might even prefer to be a bit sort of more into the belly of your sofa. You might even prefer knuckles on the sofa. But if wrists are an issue for you with exercises like this, experiment with the different options and take your pick. That's it. We've got 15 seconds left on this one. Should just start to say hello to your arms. Not cooking them yet, just saying hello. Okay, there's a beep. Now I want you to lie down. Okay, we're going to do the shoulder blades now. Place your arms out wide, as if you're a plane on the floor, right? Look down at the ground and lift just slightly off the mat. And then I want you to lift your arms from the floor using your shoulder blades. Return them to the floor and repeat. We're looking down so that our spine is quite flat or neutral. And I want you to be wary of not sort of moving the lower back. Keep the lower back very, very still. The only movement here is in the back of the arms and the shoulder blades. And you're really trying to feel that squeeze right in between your shoulders, okay? Very small movement, but annoyingly difficult. Last 5 seconds. Lovely. Exercise 2 is back in that press-up position, but a really narrow grip now. So hands right next to each other. This is slightly tougher. So as you go down, you'll feel your elbows go right next to your rib cage, and then push back up and try and feel these muscles here in the back of the arms tightening as you come back to base. Knees closer to the chair, by the way, is easier. So bring those knees right next to it if you need it to be easier. To make it harder, you can come just that little bit further away. And then, you should get a lovely little bite in the back of your elbows. Make sure they're quite narrow as you come down though, so it's like that. Not like that for this one, like that, okay? Nice and narrow. That gets your isolation in the arms. There we go. Lovely, right, that's the buzzer, so we're back on our front. This time, have the elbows bent, same position with the spine as before, and we're going to do like a weird breaststroke swimming technique, where you reach forward as far as you can, and then bring your elbows back down as far as you can. So reach forward as far as you can, bring the elbows back as far as you can. All the time, looking down at the ground, your chest's elevated slightly off the floor, and we're squeezing the back of the arms and the back of the shoulder blades. Real good exercise for posture, this one, if done correctly and softly and smoothly like this. Real contraction of the shoulder blades. 5 seconds, that's one more slow repetition. Okay, your last one of the 5 is to do either of the push-up positions you prefer, but do it fast. So I want you to get your chest down and then almost push away. And clap if you can. Clap. So wide or narrow, it's up to you. But get a bit of a pace on now. That's it. About 2 claps. Wait. 3. Yes, let's do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, like this. Oh, it's like you're congratulating yourself, isn't it? Now, be wary of what your back's doing here. When you're coming down fast, whoop, temptation is to banana in the back. Please don't do that. Keep those abdominals tight. We're just trying to burn those arms. 10 seconds, and I'll give us a brief rest before we go back to exercise 1 and repeat them all. Oh, there we go. Okay, brief rest. Just 30 seconds or so, because we've got to go back to some push-ups again. Now, how did they feel? Be honest with yourself. If that was hard, keep going. Next time, just do exactly the same again. Push yourself through. Min is feeling a bit delicate today, so be nice. Have you been out drinking together, Faye and Min? Good on you. It's the weekend, innit? I can't expect anything else. Yeah, so do the same again if that was tough. If you need a bit more challenge, the push-ups, for instance, I'm going to try on full straight legs for some of it. Real tough to do. I don't think I'll do my claps on the full push-up because that's tough, but I'm going to try and do the first 1 or 2 full push-up position. Maybe you could start with the full and then when you collapse, go to the kneeling. But know your level. We've got 5 more exercises. The front laying down ones, when we do them, they're supposed to be controlled, so don't really push them too much. You ready? Let's get those drinking arms going. So, wide grip, either kneeling or straight push-up. Soft as you can be. Soft and gentle as you can be. Always think of your tummy muscles. So that means pull your tummy, your belly in, and stop that back from arching. Okay, which is hard to do. Oh, it's difficult. It's difficult. Oh, especially when you've had a big lunch, eh? There's more weight to push up. Or a fry up, if it's you two ladies who've been out last night. Need a good old fry up, don't you, after a night out? Or a grill up. A grill up. I think I put that in my recipe book. A grill up. Slightly healthier version of the traditional fry up. Okay, 5 seconds left. I'm feeling that now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Laying down on your front, we've got the plane exercise. So the arms plane as an aeroplane. Arms are out straight, head down, lift slightly the chest off the floor. Hands off the floor to begin with, and then crunch your shoulder blades together. Lift them up as high as you can go, and then lower them back down again. And if you don't touch the floor with your hands, that is slightly more difficult. So you kind of just hover off the floor as you lower them down. But really focus the energy and all the pain, as it were, into the shoulder blade area and the back of the arms. And do your best to keep it slow and controlled. Small muscles we're working here, small delicate muscles, very lazy muscles usually. So it doesn't need to be a big movement. Oh, keep going. 5 seconds left. Then we've got narrow push-ups. Oh, not looking forward to those. So kneeling or full press up. I'm going to start full until I collapse. Narrow grip. This means the elbows now tuck in much more closely to the body. And what you'll get is a lot more isolation, as it were, in the arms. Tummy's tight. Body looks like a plank, hopefully. I've been acting a plank for a long time now, so I'd know what plank looks like. Okay, nice and slow. Try and squeeze those triceps, those bingo wings, whatever you want to call them. Let's do it. There's 15 seconds left. I'm going to try and get the whole way now. I'll probably regret it later. Oh, never regret exercise, never. Honestly. Last one. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're back on our front. We've got the funny breaststroke technique. So lie on your front, look down, lift up slightly, shoulder blades squeezed, extend the arms away from your body, but keep that lower back exactly the same. And then squeeze those elbows back, feeling that contraction in your shoulder blades. So really long stretch if you can. Elbows back nice and slowly. Slow breathing, by the way. I tend to breathe with each movement, if you can. It's easy to hold your breath, isn't it? But it's no good for you. Promise. 10 seconds left. Keep it slow. We've got one more exercise, the finisher. A finisher for our toned and tender arms. There we go. So you can try full press up clap if you want. I'm not doing that, that's silly. Quick movement. Got 1 minute. Off we go. Speedy. 1 or 2 claps. Whatever you want. spring off that sofa. Remember to be wary about your abdominals, so keep them tight. Stop that back from arching. Well done, keep going. 20 seconds left. Oh, it's burning now. Keep going, Frank. 10 seconds left. Oh. 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 We're pumped, aren't we? Pumped. Oh, well done if you made that. Hello, Deanne. She's turned up. Well done, anyone who got involved in that live. Massive respect to you. I don't know what it's like where you are, but it's quite sunny here in Surrey. I'd imagine it's a good day to be outdoors. Unless you're locked inside like me, prisoner. We've got to do a couple of stretches, and then I'll get you on your way. If you followed along and did every exercise I did, I think you'll be feeling it mainly here, maybe even across here. So I'm going to do our 2 stretches today to focus on those bits. So the first one for this kind of area, we'll just place our hands flat on either the top of the chair or the belly of the chair, and we'll sit back into that child's pose, which you'll notice I like this one quite a lot. It's a good stretch, this one. Arms are straight. As you exhale, pop that head between your elbows, and then stick your bum back. We're creating a long stretch now. It could be under here, it could be on the front of the shoulders. Doesn't really matter. What's important is you're relaxed. And whatever muscles it is in your body that feels tight, give them a chance to breathe. Big, slow breaths. Try and open the chest up. Good stuff. And then all we're going to do to modify that, to get these triceps, is to put our elbows on the chair, like this, and then try and do exactly what you've just done, i.e. sit your head between the gap. But now with our elbows bent like that, there's a very different pull on the body. Really important you pop your head through the gap, and don't try and look up. So pop it down like that. As your bum lowers, you may feel the back of your arms stretch. That would be great. Or again, even under here. Doesn't matter too much. But just relax. Just take 3 or 4 breaths here. That's it. Relax. Well done, you ladies.